Good evening. I hope that sounded cool. Hi. Today we are going to be doing a Godot 4 tutorial on making a 3D world and a 3D player. Cool. Okay. I hope that you already have Godot installed. Womp. There we go. Okay. So, open up Godot. That is the first task. Godot executable, and it should pop up with Godot Engine Project Manager, the screen that we are currently on. So if you've never messed with Godot and you want to create a new game, we're going to hit the new button. New game project. Hold on one second. Let me take all of this out. Okay. And so Godot is going to have you put your game project in a folder. I typically create a new folder to put my game in. So I created this folder, 3D World Video Assignment. Select current folder. This will have all your project files, all of your scripts, assets, everything that you do with your game. It's going to be in this folder. Alright, so now that we're here, the first thing we're going to do is create a 3D scene. So on the left, you should see the scene panel. Click on 3D scene. Boom! Node 3D pops right up. We're going to be making our world first, and then we're going to make our character. Hold on, let me get comfortable. Let me see if it's recording, just making sure. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna have a document walking you through everything. It will be attached to this assignment, or to this video, sorry. And you could walk through it, but if you're like me and videos are more helpful, definitely watch the video. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add a light, a directional light. So what we want to do is we want to right click on our node 3D, add child node. In our search bar, we're going to type in camera. It's going to pop up camera 2D, camera 3D. We want camera 3D for a 3D scene. Oh, I'm so silly. Sorry. We want to add a directional light. So you right click on your node 3D, type in directional light 3D. There we go. And we get this fine arrow with a sun looking thing. Okay, so now we want to right click on our node 3D again. We're adding another child, and this time we're going to add a static body 3D. And for our static body 3D, right click specifically on the static body 3D and add a collision shape to it. Our shape is going to be a box, so it's like that, and then we're going to add a mesh instance 3D. So the mesh instance is just a shape that the player can see. For our mesh, in our inspector panel, we're going to do new plane mesh. Alright, and I'm going to make this 10 meters by 10 meters so that it's just easier to see. Okay, thank you. So for our collision shape, as you can see, it is a box and there are red dots on it. What we want to do is we want to extend these red dots so that it fits our mesh instance 3D. The collision shape 3D just allows us to interact with shapes in our world when we have a character. Okay. And make sure that sometimes I run off a little bit of the plane. I mean, don't do that. I don't think that's like good video design, but on my part. But you just want to make sure that it fits your plane. There you go. It's not perfect. I am using a trackpad. It's easier if you have a mouse to do all of this. Okay, I like to save my scene as I go. So because we have not saved the scene before, we're just gonna make this our world scene, or you can name it whatever you want. I hit Control S. You could also go up here and save scene as, or just save scene if you've already saved it. Alright, we want to adjust our directional light, because as you see, our plane is looking kind of dark, kind of dull. So you want to adjust the directional light. The green arrow is our Y, blue is our Z, and red is our X. For Y, the green arrow, we're gonna go up. And then for our X, this curvature, I like to grab it and pull it so that it is facing directly at our scene. And because I know my character is going to be this like default white color, I'm going to go over here in material, new standard material, click on the sphere, go to albedo, and then you can make it whatever color you want. How do I make this green? Here we go. Ooh, Shrek green. There we go. So now it's like grass. And just Control S. And now we have made our world scene. There you go. Alright, next we're going to create a new scene. So on the top left, hit new scene. We want to make another node because we want a character body 3D to be our main parent node for this. We're going to add child node 3D as our child. This is our character, so I'm going to just rename it character. And then for our, oh, sorry, I moved way too close to the mic. Oh, goodness. Okay, for a character node specifically, I'm going to attach a mesh instance. I'm gonna create a new sphere. I want my character to look like a sphere. This is just a basic 3D design character with actual game development. I say actual, with like, the further you progress in creating your game, you want to actually build a character, but for now we just want a default character to use so that we can move around our world and interact with objects. Because no matter what, this is still a character in Godot engine or any game engine. It sees it as a character. Okay, so we're gonna add another child node to our character body 3D. This time we're going to attach a collision shape 3D to it, and the shape is going to be a sphere so that I have collision on my character. Now we want to attach a camera. I always forget this part. Attach a camera to our character, and because the camera auto-populates to be like first person for our character, you can leave it as such if you want a first person. I personally don't like having my character as first person, so I'm going to move it behind my character and a little bit angled so that I can like watch over its shoulder, third person style. Okay, So we've created a character. You can Control S, save the scene as a character scene. Boom, it's saved. Now we have a character, we have a world. But our character does not have any movement with it because we don't have a script and we haven't set a like an input, movement keys, anything. So first what I'm gonna do is on the top left there's a project tab and we're gonna hit project settings. We're gonna go to the input map and this is where you're going to add a new action. So for me I have move forward. We're gonna add, oh, whoopsie daisy. Didn't mean to do that. Move forward. Add. We're gonna hit this plus button and I'm going to personally use the W key for my moving forward. And as you can see, it attaches the W key to the move forward code word, if you will. Move backward. You can attach mouse buttons, joypad buttons, joypad axis, which I'm not really sure. I think that's just, I'm not really sure what this is. Hold on, let me look. Oh, interesting. That's so weird. I don't like that. Okay. Or you can add keyboard keys, any keyboard key for the input. I like to use the standard one because it creates, it's more accessible for, hello? Oh. I just want the S. Lose. It's more accessible. There you go. That's it. Okay. Okay. Please be true. In other words, I love you. I hate that it automatically does that. D. Here we go. Okay, now all you have to do is close it, automatically saves. Now we're going to actually attach a script to our character body. So what you have to do is right click, again, attach a script, and Godot is going to automatically path and name this script character.gd. And as you can see, it says we'll create a new script file, script path name is valid, and the template is basic movement, classic movement for gravity, etc. So we're going to create this. Let me see. I haven't used Godot's automatic script. Sorry. So I'm gonna just see how it actually works and if it is good. Because if it's good, then you do not have to worry about copying my script or anything. You can just use it. So to add your character scene to your world scene, all you have to do is drag your character scene from file system and drop it on top of node 3D, because we want the character body 3D scene to be a child of the parent node 3D and not anything else in the scene. Okay, now I'm gonna run it and I'm gonna select current as my main scene. Weird. It's a weird script. I don't really like it. Okay, so I'm gonna actually change it. So I have a script. As you can see, this is my usability project file. I have a script in here that should be good with what I need to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's see what's going on. Oh, did you mean strive left? Okay, my bad, guys. Here we go. This would be strive left. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Okay, make sure that you guys name your stuff correctly. Wow. That's on me. That is embarrassing. Okay, here we go. Oh, I fell off the thing. Don't worry. But now it works. See? I don't know why. Okay. Let me go to my project settings. Shift A is not what I want. I wanted just the character A. Here we go. Nope. Okay. Cool. And now that should work. Now I'm gonna play it. Now this is my D, this is my A, S, and W. The movement seems to be a little bit off, so my A and D, this should really be right and this should be left. A lot of this is trial and error. I mean, like, I create Godot games all the time. Not all the time. I mess with Godot a lot of my time, and no matter what, it's still like a new thing. But anyways, so yeah, that's your 3D world and your 3D character. This is just a basic example of how you can create a game in Godot 4. Watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know. If there's something that I need to change, let me know. I know that I was probably talking a little too fast, but I hope that you could still follow along. And yeah, if you have any questions about Godot, the software, if you want to create a new game, if you want to use assets, Godot Docs and YouTube are very good resources for creating games. Okay. Thank you.